Well, hello again.
Hi.
It's been 30 what degrees? I don't even know.
Yeah, 40 something.
Oh, yeah, so apologies for no suit again. It was hot 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and it's even hotter now.
Well,
So
I've relented. I've got the window open. So apologies if you hear anything. I've got the blinds open as well, just to get some kind of air in.
yeah. I mean, it's, what is it, 8:30 near enough-ish? And it's 26 according to my phone. I just checked.
It feels so much hotter than that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I didn't check the feels like or the humidity. I can't be bothered, but
No.
just seeing 26 was enough.
I think it is the humidity, isn't it? There's just no air.
Nothing's moving. I mean, I'm looking outside now at the trees. Not a single leaf is moving right now.
No.
There's nothing. Oh, it's horrible. Anyway.
It's alright. When it
Anyway.
rains, we'll moan that it's too wet. And when it
too wet.
windy, we'll moan about that as well, because we're British and that's what we do.
Yes, we have to moan about the weather and then talk about it.
Exactly, at length. So welcome to the shipping podcast podcast.
Yes, welcome to the shipping forecast with PokéPidge and Edgar and Bridget, Pixels and Pimple. No, of course not. How have you been anyway?
Apart from the
aside.
heat, yeah, not too bad. Not quite as productive as I wanted to be, because this room is like an oven. And obviously with a console blaring out so much heat because of the fans. I got a few bits done over the weekend recording wise, but not quite as much as I planned. And the stream yesterday, by the end I was dripping.
Yeah. It just reminds me of that one. I had the day off last year for the hottest day of the year. I think it was about 35 for one of the days. And that was the day I decided to record some Master Trainer series. And I remember recording one. I think it was the Goldeen episode. Or the Seal and Dugong. It was one of those water type things. And I might have been wearing this top actually. And I just remembered I watched the video because I only ever did one. I was like, no, I'm not doing all. Right, that's it, I'm done. You think, no, not doing any more. And I watched that back now and I think, oh my god, I'm like red face, dripping. And I was like, why did I decide to do that?
Why not just postpone that one for a bit? I think there was one as well around that same time where you recorded 3 in one day, and by the third one you were like, no more suit jacket, I'm not doing it anymore. I did it for the first two. It's too hot. I'm not doing it this one. That's enough. Yeah.
I had a habit of... Everyone was like, oh, you're so lucky. And I'm like, well, no, because I hate the heat. I'm one of those people. You all like it. I don't. I think I'm the most unluckiest person. I've got to sit in the heat and be miserable on my day off.
I like holiday heat.
that's different.
Foreign heat is good. But the heat here is just all kinds of wrong.
British heat sucks.
I think it is the humidity. There's no air ever.
Yeah. Oh well. At least you managed to get some videos done.
Yeah, I've sort of finished the edit, or at least the cropping edit part of one of them. First in a new series.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
that's good.
A kind of a recurring series that I'm going to do whenever. It's going to be one of them.
Whenever you can.
Yeah, rather than I'm going to do this one once a month. So I've kind of cropped out all the gaps and all the the repeats and all that malarkey. So it's tidy. I just need some overlays and things on it just to make it look a bit more interesting. So hopefully that will be up probably next week.
Okay, that's good then. We shall all look out for that.
And what else is there? Yeah.
And there's something else.
There'll be a stream. There's usually streams happening.
It'll be a nice warm stream.
Yeah, it'll be a dripping wet stream. Literally a stream running down my face. And probably some gameplay video being recorded. I'm just looking at the stack of... Because I kind of set games aside. That's kind of why I'm looking over that way at what I need to do. £1 Wonders, that was it.
Ah, yes.
That's what I meant to record last weekend, and it was just too hot, so I didn't.
Have you got enough £1 Wonders to last you for a bit longer then?
No. I've got
Fair
one
enough.
that I bought the other week, and then I need to buy another one.
Fair enough.
So hopefully we don't go into a second lockdown, because
Yes.
I've only just got used to being able to go back into town and buy another game.
Exactly. Yeah, I was going to say CEX in Chelmsford was open, but for how long we don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
By the time we record another one of these in 2 weeks' time, we could all be locked down. You know, just don't know.
As long as we don't have to change our plans for our stream.
Exactly, our 24-hour stream, 18th of September through to 19th. Do watch, do join, do donate.
I'm glad you know the date, because I keep saying it's around whatever Friday it is, around sort of the 16th to the 20th.
Yeah.
Whatever that Friday is into the Saturday. That's my kind of cop-out.
Yeah. Like sort of saw as well, the Macmillan Coffee Morning is the 25th of September, which is the week after, the Friday after.
Oh, okay, that's quite
So it's
handy.
yeah, good timing. All of that happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it gets to probably within a sort of month or so of the actual event, we'll actually, we'll publish probably a lot more prominently rather than just mentioning in videos like this, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll shove it in your faces soon.
And you'll be so sick of it, you'll be desperate to watch all 24 hours of the stream. Yeah, all that, yeah. That's more important, actually. It's more important to get the money than people actually watching the stream. So if you want to do one or the other, don't watch the stream, just donate some money.
Exactly. I don't mind if we hit our target and we only get 3 people watching throughout the whole thing. I don't care.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd prefer a few more than 3.
Yes.
But,
7.
if someone said to me, you'll only get 3 people, but you'll meet your target, I'll go, yeah, I'll go on in.
Yeah,
I'll take
we'll
it.
take that one, yeah.
Oh, dear. But, yeah, no, I need to get myself on Twitch, actually. I know you do a fair amount.
Yes, that's because we will be twitching from your Twitch, won't we?
Yes, we will, from the shed.
Because we'll be over at yours anyway, so that makes sense to twitch off your Twitch.
Indeed. If anyone's interested that's listening to this, message me. It probably won't be before the time this is released Sunday, because this week, for some reason, I've had something to do every day except Friday. And I haven't got the time to sort of, in one evening, go, right, need to set this up, try it. I want to make sure I set everything up maybe one evening, and then the next evening go, right, now I'm in.
Makes sense.
But if people want to watch it, let me know and I'll let you know when I'm happening. If not, it will just be yourself, Ed, making sure I don't mess up and making sure all runs well.
Yeah, it's more from a
logistics.
Yeah, it's more to make sure that obviously when we do the stream, we're fairly confident that you'll actually see us and hear us, and the games will link up properly, and it won't be a complete blackout. I mean, we'll probably have our phones on standby anyway, and just every now and then glance at them to make sure the feed is still working from your end. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we'll have a few spotters throughout the day.
Hopefully, that'll be handy.
Yeah. But you all don't care about the technical stuff. You just want to know what we're doing, what we're playing, and how long, and where, and
how to donate.
And how to donate, which is going to be the website in the description of either of these videos.
Mm-hmm.
So and every video we publish actually. But it's actually quite easy to remember. www. Easy to remember, not say. justgiving.com/edpidge. That's it.
Not Pidge.
That is it. There's no fancy codes or anything.
Nope.
It is going to be really fun as well. I'd recommend watching it. We've got a hell of a lot of good games. Actually, we've got a hell of a lot of pants games lined up as well.
Yeah, we need some NAF games as well. Yeah, just to.
Yeah.
Why not?
I wouldn't want to watch someone playing really, really great, amazing, popular games for 24 hours. I want to see some really ridiculous things in there.
Yeah. And there's some fun party games as well.
Exactly,
and there'll probably be bits and pieces where we can play along with you guys as well via online things.
Definitely.
So hopefully there'll be a bit of interactivity.
Yeah, we'll share some codes if people are interested. Like if we may even bring out, I don't know, Mario Kart on the Switch, and if you want to join in, we'll figure that out and we'll get people in.
Mm-hmm.
So keep up with it. I'd recommend it. It's going to be great.
Yes.
If the world lets us.
I mean, if we don't recommend it, then it's a sorry state of affairs, isn't it, really? Because no one's going to recommend it for us.
Exactly. Oh, dear. But no, so keep watching. Well, yeah, speaking of games,
Yes.
segue into everything we talk about, which is a great segue.
Mm.
I may go first this time. I can't remember if you did last time.
That's a good idea because I'm not talking about games, so otherwise that would have been the worst segue in the history of segues.
Talking about games, Ed, what are you doing? No, we never say what each other are sort of talking about really until we get to the podcast, so it's more live reactions and not live, it's there. But this time around you did mention you're sort of doing what you're doing. Not you didn't tell me exactly what you were doing, but you sort of gave me a gist of what you were doing. Indeed, in a 5-word description.
Yes.
So I thought it sounds fun, so I'm going to try and do something fun as well. So the whole podcast is going to be a laugh.
Yay!
Rather than moaning about Paper Mario or bad decisions in WWE or whatever, I thought let's both be lovely
let's
in the
have
heat.
Fun.
So I'm doing something I've probably done before. A Nintendo quiz!
Yay!
Yay! Accidentally added 2 characters on my laptop then. So it's basically 10 questions and 9 of them have got a 3 multiple choice answer thing.
Right.
One of them one of them I haven't bothered.
One is
obvious.
Just, this is the question, tell me the answer.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think I should just go straight into this, because how else are you supposed to describe a Nintendo quiz? It's a quiz about Nintendo things.
Good description. Go for it.
There you go. Well, I'm going to go straight into number 1.
Mm-hmm.
What was the sequel to Super Mario World? They all have the prefix of Super Mario World 2, then something. So Super Mario World 2, Plumbing Adventure, Yoshi's Island, or Pipe Dreams.
Luckily, I know this because I've done a Hidden Gems video on it.
Yes. Yes. I thought I'd start with a familiar question.
Yoshi's Island. A game I nabbed off my cousin many years ago, and for some reason I gave it back to him.
Indeed. I mean, would you like me to tell you throughout if you've got it right or wrong, or save it till the end?
Nah, we'll wait till the end, but I know that one's correct.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what, I'll put a letter on my laptop rather than try and find a pen.
Fair enough.
Boom. Right, okay.
Cool. Lovely.
Yes. Well, there you go then. I wonder if you got that one right.
Ooh, let's find out at the end, shall we? Oh, the suspense.
Well, question 2. There you go. How many Legend of Zelda games are there? Yeah. Is it 19, 20 or 21?
What?
Yes.
Wow, they were not numbers I was expecting.
Yeah. Well, what were you expecting?
Maybe 10?
Yeah. Yeah, there's been some spin-offs. Because you got Cadence of Hyrule this time.
Oh, we counting every single anything?
No,
then?
not Cadence of Hyrule. Sorry.
But we're counting...
Slight spin-offs, like Link's Awakening for the Switch, or, that sort of thing. Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. If it's got Legend of Zelda in the title, that's what we're counting.
Fair enough. Does that include both versions of Link's Awakening, technically, as they were 2 different releases?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. So what were the numbers, sorry? 19, 20 and 21?
19, 20 and 21, yeah.
It could be any of them.
It could. You are right.
Because
correct.
Yes. Get in.
Number 3.
Because we're in the 2020 year, let's go with 20.
Okay then. Okay, we will do that.
Because I've got no idea.
Okay, fair enough. On to, guess what? Question 3.
Saw that one coming.
This is... I've included it, but it's about an urban myth.
Okay.
So, there's an urban myth that suggests that Donkey Kong was supposed to be called something else, but what was it? The actual game, not the character. So was it Monkey vs. Plumber, Donkey Apocalypse, or Monkey Kong?
I have a feeling it's the first one. Because Mario is in that, isn't it? That's the one where you're climbing up the ladders and jumping up to each platform where he's throwing barrels down at you and you have to get up to the top each level.
Yes.
and I believe that's both of their first appearances, I think.
Okay then.
And as a little aside, the old the old kind of ape person in Donkey Kong Country, who is called Cranky Kong. It's kind of hinted within that game that he is that Donkey Kong throwing the things down the...
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's a dog right on cue. Oh, really? Yeah, I've got my window wide open. You're going to have background noise, I don't think.
No, there probably is something from here as well, but never mind.
Yeah. Is that what you're going for then?
Yeah.
Okay then, I will note that one down. Question 4. How many different games has Mario appeared in?
Oh, what?
This isn't this isn't a specific number. I've given you brackets, so you've got 0 to 100.
Oh, okay.
101 to 200, or 201 plus.
I know it sounds
more
mad.
than 200, if you want to call it that.
I know it sounds mad, but I'm going to go for the top one because of the amount of like spin-off games, the amount of kind of probably non-Nintendo games that have actually been licensed also by Nintendo, possibly even on other platforms that you might have appeared in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going full hog, over 200.
Over 200? All right then, I will note that one down.
For it.
Lovely. Number 5. Which Nintendo console was available in the colours indigo, indigo, jet black, and space?
GameCube.
Was it N64, GameCube, or Wii U? Okay then. You're going for GameCube.
I forgot there was multiple choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
GameCube.
No, you're going for.
Yeah.
Are you going for GameCube? All right. That was a nice quick one. Very confident one as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're confident on that one.
Doesn't mean it's right, but
I'm putting Y or N after all of your answers, so at the moment it just says GameCube. Because we know, you know that's right. It's right.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I just went GameCube. I want to play GameCube. Right, sorry. Speaking of the Wii U, which is in a previous answer just then, when did the Wii U launch? 2010, 2011, or 2012? I've never played a Wii U, and I'm not that bothered.
No. I think I'd be more bothered if I had played one.
Yeah,
so would I. I don't know. They pretty much died a death as soon as they were released. I don't actually know when the Wii was released, so I can't even use that as a kind of measuring stick to go, oh, I think it was out X amount of years before it was...
Yeah. I'm going to check when the Wii was released myself, because I think it's a certain year.
Yes,
I was right.
I will say that the Wii U was older than we think it is, and say 2010.
Okay, 2010.
Yeah.
I will write that down as your answer. Locked in. It's done now. It's done now. This one amazed me just as a general fact. Number 7, general fact. There is a hidden message on the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers. Apparently, if you move the right analog down, there's a little message on a ring just underneath, which is incredible. I did not know that. What is it? Yeah.
What is the Pro? Is that the controller that's actually a controller?
Yeah, that's the actual hand.
Damn
yeah,
it, I can't even check.
Yes, exactly.
Don't own one of them.
No, but I Google imaged this immediately. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yes. So, but what does it say? That's the question. All of these are in text sort of language, but I'm just going to say them as actual words, just for things. Is it, thanks to all game fans, 1-up, or my body is ready? What's the hidden message on the controller?
My body
just as a visual
is ready.
guide. Yeah, just as a visual guide. It's on like the semi-circly bit that I'll show the camera. the semicircle-y bit there. This is a PS4, so this is obviously not right.
Yeah.
It's just placed there. Amazed me that there was anything there in general, to be honest. I was like, wow, I did not know that.
I mean, to be honest, the only one that really makes any sense from a gaming perspective is 1-Up. Especially with the Mario link. But, yeah. I guess I'll go for 1-Up.
Okay then, I'll lock that one in.
I don't really know what it means, but the first one is just a bit gamers. To be honest, gamers isn't what I would relate with Nintendo players, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the last one is just a mental sentence.
Yes. Well, the last one is based on the former president of Nintendo of US. Can't remember his name off the top of my head now. He, to bring out the Wii Fit, he came on and he said, "My body is ready," and it became a meme everywhere.
Oh, okay. So that's
where the Nintendo link for that is.
Oh, okay. So it could be that because of... okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so it wasn't a random choice, it was
fair enough.
It may be the correct answer, but either way, it is a Nintendo-related choice of answer.
Got you. Okay.
Yes. Anyway, sorry, I digress, sorry. Number 8. This is not multiple choice. This is, what was the first household Nintendo console released to consumers? Oh, hang on. Did I say handheld or household?
You said household.
That's good then. It's household, yeah. The first household Nintendo console released to consumers.
I know what it is. I'm just trying to rack my brain for the Sega video that I did, just in case I came across something else in that means it's not the obvious answer, because the obvious answer is the NES.
Okay.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. I just need to double check my brain that there wasn't a secret one from earlier. I don't think there was, because there was Sega wise. It wasn't the Master System, the first one for that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Nintendo wise it was the NES.
NES?
Yeah.
Is that answer locked in? Or lock that in?
Yeah.
Doom, right, yeah. Boom, boom, it's in. The next one, hopefully you'll get this actually. When was the first Super Mario Brothers game released? Was it 1984, 1985 or 1986?
Pretty sure that's 1985.
Okay then.
I think.
Ooh, his face is... We'll go back to that one, whether it's right or wrong, we'll see. And finally, to finish it all off, while I correct typos even though no one can see my own quiz. Which Legend of Zelda game created the Zelda timeline? Was it Majora's Mask, A Link to the Past, or Ocarina of Time?
Oh my god, I didn't even know this was a thing.
No, it's a complicated thing to explain. Yeah. I've not really played any of these games.
I've sort of played a bit of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, but not enough to really get into the real gritty part of the story.
Yeah.
Link to the Past, that was a SNES one.
And I must say, the Zelda timeline is something I'm still not completely clued up on, so... This question was taken straight from my website, I must admit, rather than thought up. So...
I think it's A Link to the Past.
Okay. Is that final answer?
Yeah, I think it might be something to do with the fact that the idea of the basic story of Zelda, where he has to, obviously Link has to rescue Zelda from Ganon every single time, is an idea that every single game is like history repeating itself. It's not actually the same characters in the same world. It's literally like history repeating itself again and again and again.
Yeah.
And I think that's where that timeliney thing sort of comes in.
Okay then.
I think.
Well, fair enough. Alright then. Well, we'll lock that answer down. There you go. And that is all 10 questions done.
Okie dokie.
All of them.
How bad did I do?
Right, we'll go back. We'll go back to number 1. The sequel to Super Mario World was Super Mario 2: Yoshi's Island.
Yay!
Yay! 1. 1 out of 10. Number 2. How many Legend of Zelda games are there? 19, 20, or 21? There are only 19, not 20.
Fair enough.
Oh well.
I was never going to get that. I thought it was literally about 10.
Yeah, that astounded me a bit as well. Number 3. The urban myth that suggests Donkey Kong the game was to be called something else. Monkey vs. Plumber, Donkey Apocalypse, or Monkey Kong. It was Monkey Kong.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense because he's a monkey.
Yeah, he is a massive monkey. So it's 1 for 3 so far. Number 4 was how many different games has Mario appeared in? 0 to 100, 101 to 200, or more than 200. And it is more than 200 games he's appeared in, which is incredible.
Yeah.
That is just mental. Next one, I've already told you've got right, but which Nintendo console is available in the colours Indigo, Jet Black, and Spice? And it is the GameCube. I'm going to call it now.
GameCube.
GameCube, Y for yes. Yep, so you are 3 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, when did the Wii U launch? It launched in 2012.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, even Nintendo don't care.
Exactly. Number 7, the hidden message on a Nintendo Switch Pro controller actually says thanks to all game fans.
Does it?
It does,
What
yeah.
a stupid message.
I'm going to quickly get it up on screen now and see if I can show firstly you and then the camera.
What an absolutely stupid message to put on
I'll try the camera first. I mean, if you're not going to be able to read it, there it is. And then I'll show Mr. Ed on the camera there. Hang on, that's the wrong bit. Can you sort of see it?
I can sort of see that there's a marking there, yeah, but I
Yeah.
can't really see what it is.
It says thanks to all game fans in text speak.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm taking way much longer than I thought it would. Sorry. Number 8. First household console released to consumers was the NES.
Thank God for that.
So that and also first Super Mario Brothers game released was 1985.
Lovely. Same year that my cousin was born.
There you go.
Sort of how I remember that. The same cousin that I nicked Yoshi's Island from.
Good. He or she's got you 2 points in this.
Yeah, thanks, Alex.
And finally, number 10, which Legend of Zelda game created the Zelda timeline was Ocarina of Time.
How was it? Fair enough.
It sort of was a 50-50 really, but this whole quiz was 3 choices, so I threw another one in.
Fair enough.
Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time.
I thought Ocarina of Time, it really only went through a span of about 72 hours where you had to make sure the world didn't end and you kept going back in time within that small time frame, but there we go.
Yeah. I'm going to have to play it to figure it out. To figure out what they're talking about.
It's good from what I've got the kind of disc on GameCube with all the kind of early Zeldas on it up until I think there's a demo of Wind Waker. It goes up as far as that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I'd probably appreciate it more now that I've played Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You got 5 out of 10 after all.
That's not too bad.
That's all right.
Not too bad.
For a multiple choice of 3, average, even if you guessed, you'd get 3 out of 10, so 5, pretty good.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's me done. I'll pass over to you now.
I'm going to keep with the same sort of structure, but the idea behind mine was basically 2 truths and a lie, so it is effectively a quiz with multiple choice. There's only 5 different things in mine, and what I've done is I've kind of done them about, the statements are about similar things. And we're starting, they're all over in the wrestling world. So good luck.
Okay, yes.
And this is mainly because we're very close to SummerSlam. So the first section is about SummerSlam, funnily enough.
Oh, okay. True.
Yes.
Yay!
So,
Points.
two of these statements are correct, and one of them is a lie.
Okay, so I'm finding the lie.
Find the lie, please. Yes.
Find the lie.
The first statement is that one of the SummerSlam pay-per-views has actually been held in the United Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
The second statement is that although WrestleMania is a more popular event, SummerSlam is actually older than WrestleMania.
Oh.
And the third statement is at concurrent SummerSlams, 97 and 98, in the first year, Stone Cold Steve Austin broke his neck, and then the year after, he got knocked out unconscious partway through a match.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right, okay.
So which one of them is a lie?
See, I want to say that one, but it because it sounds the most unbelievable, it almost could be true. Now I know how all those people on Would I Lie to You feel when they get this sort of round. Oh, that's a good one. I haven't heard that anything's being held in the UK, but then again, I wouldn't because I don't follow those actions. There are two Pokemon YouTubers I follow that mention wrestling every so often. Mm-hmm. Like little jokes about it that I don't understand.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And like in their streams, they'll talk about it with people in the stream that have seen stuff, and I'll just I know what they're talking about.
I bet that would be funny.
Yeah, but I haven't heard them mention the United Kingdom. So I'm tempted to say that one's the lie, but we'll say, yeah.
Obviously, the company we're talking about is a massive American company, so
yeah. I mean, they tried Saudi Arabia and that didn't work.
Well, they're still going there. Obviously, they do things in Canada. They have wrestlers from all over the country as well, so it's not just an American-only company. So
okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I will go for the one being held in the UK is a lie. I'm going to go for that because I haven't heard that is the case from anywhere. Well, that's the only logic I have.
I will be telling you, unfortunately, that one is true.
Oh, is it?
1992, it was held at Wembley Stadium.
Oh, really?
In front of about 80,000 people. And the main event saw England's own British Bulldog win the Intercontinental title.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good.
In a match he claims to have very little memory of, or claimed when he was alive, and completely forgot all of it just before it was about to start because he was drugged up a lot at the time. So his opponent basically had to carry him entirely through the match.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yes.
But apart from that,
yeah. The other true statement was the Stone Cold broken neck and knocked out. That was actually true. Yeah. And the broken neck in 97 severely limited his career, obviously.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I suppose it would do.
Yeah. But no, it is not older than WrestleMania. WrestleMania is the original, the first ever kind of big event they ever did in 85, and SummerSlam came around in 88, I think.
Okay. So that's the OG.
That's the lie.
Damn it.
Speaking of WrestleMania.
Yes.
3 boxers, well, more than 3, but specifically with regards to this, we have 3 boxers that have appeared at WrestleMania. Okay. 2 of them have actually had matches of some description, and 1 hasn't.
Right. Okay.
Which one hasn't? So the 3 boxers are Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, and Butterbean.
Right, okay. I vaguely remember something about the third one doing something. I don't know why that is ringing a bell, because I don't watch wrestling or boxing.
Fair enough.
or have heard of that person. But for some reason when you said it, I was like, oh, I'm sure they've done something.
It's a kind of name you wouldn't forget if you heard it, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going to say that one's true. And then there's Mike Tyson and Floyd. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson seems like he'd be up for it because he appeared in The Hangover.
Oh, yes, he did, didn't he? Yes.
Weirdly, which is one of the DVDs I've been standing the camera on. Or didn't, obviously, because it was
Yes.
too high.
Indeed.
Actually, is there a picture of Mike Tyson on there?
With a tattoo halfway across his face.
There is, actually.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil, there he is.
Right.
In that case, just because that's a sign, I'm going to say Floyd Mayweather. I'm going to go Mr. Floyd Mayweather.
You're going to say Floyd Mayweather didn't have any kind of a match of any kind, and the other two did.
That's what I'm going for.
Ah, no, sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's actually Mike Tyson. I thought
really?
I thought you were going to go down the route of Tyson when you were going down that. Yes.
Sign. I just thought because he appeared in a film, he might have done more elaborate things like like wrestling.
He was very heavily involved in the main kind of storyline for the title, but he wasn't actually in the match. He was kind of there as an onlooker and as a kind of a special enforcer, but he wasn't. He didn't actually have a match, whereas Floyd Mayweather did and Butterbean did.
Yes. Okay then.
Yes. Sorry.
I don't even know who Butterbean is. Oh, I'm looking at that later.
I don't
See
know
how
outside
I know.
of he knocked out Bart Gunn, who was a wrestler. Bearing in mind they had a boxing match. Butterbean is a boxer, or was a boxer. I don't even know if he's still with us or not. But yeah, he knocked this guy out in literally seconds.
Oh dear.
One punch and he was gone.
Bang,
Because of
gone.
course
Right,
he did.
that's that done.
He's a boxer.
It's his thing.
Yes.
Right. Oh, I'm not doing well.
Talking of matches, weird matches, I have 3 match types here. 2 of them are legitimate actual matches that happen fairly frequently. One of them isn't. One is one I've made up. In one match, the object is to bury your opponent in a grave.
Alright, okay.
In another match, the object is to actually make your opponent bleed.
Wow, okay.
And in the last one, the object is to actually legitimately knock your opponent unconscious.
Oh wow, okay. They all sound ridiculously insane.
2 of them are actual, proper, normal wrestling match types, and another one isn't.
Well, I'm going to say the first one is probably true because I've heard some of the other styles of matches, like a chair or something you were saying, that was all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, like, weird, elaborate things like that. That's probably true, that one. Probably. I said, blood or unconscious? That's a weird choice to make about one. Well, I'm going to say in the current world, they probably would have stopped an unconscious fight, or even though you could probably script something like that. But
well, this is, as I say, this is legitimately actually not we've hit him and he's unconscious. I mean, and as well with the blood, it's not fake blood. It's not we get real. A blood capsule out. It's they are actually bleeding from their own head or wherever.
Yeah. Okay then. I don't know how you could shed blood in a wrestling match. It's more impact rather than penetrative into the skin. I'm going to go with the blood. The blood.
But you think the blood is not the match?
Yeah, I'm probably going to get 0 on this quiz. So let's find out.
I'm afraid to say the blood is a first blood match is a. Oh. It is a. It's a bit tricky because obviously the outcome is pre-scripted. So what they used to do and what they tend to do, not so much in WWE now because it's PG product. It's not for kind of mature viewership because of all their sponsors and everything. But what they used to do was actually blade themselves.
Okay.
So if at one point the idea was at the end of this I hit you with this thing, that's going to make you bleed. What they then do is go down, kind of sneakily cut their own head. Usually is their head, and bleed from that. But any organisation where the object is to legitimately knock your opponent out unconscious, I'd be very wary of, to be honest.
Yeah. Even the blood one I'd be wary of.
Well, yeah, I guess so. It's a lot safer to just bleed ever so slightly than actually be, like, knocked unconscious.
Oh, I should have gone for that. Damn.
What have we got? We've got title matches next.
Title matches, okay.
Or things about title matches. Again, 2 things are real and 1 thing is a lie. The first thing is going back to the old Intercontinental title belt. The first ever winner was somebody called Pat Patterson, and he won a tournament in Rio in 1979 to become the first champion.
Okay.
The second statement is that the youngest champion that WWE have ever had at the time was a schoolboy or girl.
Right, okay.
And the last statement is that they have actually in the past retired the main women's title for the entire division.
Oh, okay.
So there was just like got rid of their world title but for women instead of for men.
Yeah, okay then. I've got a feeling they've probably done that one. I've just got a feeling that's probably a thing that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it feels weird to have a schoolchild win something. That feels strange. But I haven't got a great track record so far. I can't remember. What was the first one again? Sorry, I can't remember.
The first one was
something about Rio in '79.
Yeah, there was a tournament that was won by Pat Patterson in 1979 to become the first ever Intercontinental champion.
Okay then. That's probably a a thing. So I'm going to leave that one in. Oh, so that process of elimination then, I suppose, schoolchild winning was the lie. that's what I'm going for.
That's what you. No, sorry.
Not doing very well on this one.
No. In fairness to you, the Rio thing, that is basically a kind of long held story, part of the storyline. There never was. He was the first champion, but it was basically just given to him. There was no tournament ever.
Oh, okay.
It was a complete lie. But no, they had a 10-year-old win the tag belts with somebody at WrestleMania 34.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and they had to give the belts up the next day because he had to go to school.
Right, okay. That seems like it was a worthwhile thing then.
Exactly. And in terms of retiring the women's title, they've actually done it twice. Oh,
okay. So I seem to be very good at dismissing one of them correctly straight away.
Yeah, pretty much straight off the bat. You're like, no, that's definitely a thing. Yeah, and then it's... Yeah. For this last one, I'd do exactly the same thing, and whatever one you think it is, go for the other one.
Yeah, okay then, I'll do that. Alright then, go on then, hit me with the last one. I've got to save myself. Right. None of us have ever got 0 on a quiz.
We're back to SummerSlam, and we're looking at sort of big moments of SummerSlam history. Okay. The first being that in this wonderful PG era of no blood, as we said earlier, the actual proper planned legitimate end of a match between Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton was for Brock Lesnar to legitimately, with his elbow, smash Randy Orton's head open and make him bleed all over the mat.
Wow, okay.
The second thing is that 2 wrestlers, Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, had a ladder match to decide who would get custody of a child that they were both claiming to be the father of.
Wow, okay. Right.
And the last one was the fact that SummerSlam was once cancelled due to poor weather, and because of that it was not possible and unsafe to actually hold the event in the arena.
Okay. Oh. Now it's pressure. I want to say that first one sounds so bizarre, but like beyond the realms of even WWE. So I want to count that one out straight away.
Okay.
Which may be a bad thing, I don't know, but I'm going to try and dismiss one straight off.
So that's the one you're saying is definitely true. That actually happened.
Oh right, okay. No, I shouldn't be, should I?
Oh right. Yeah. Two of these actually are things, and one is not.
Yeah, I've got that the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that one's the lie. Right, let's try and count. Right, which one's true? I think the weather one sounds true. That sounds like something that's probably happened. Mm-hmm. So that's gone. That's gone.
Okay.
Now, which of the two bizarre answers is one that you've made up and is one that's true? Elbow to the head to legitimately draw blood. Mm-hmm. Or a ladder match to get a baby. As basically.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, there was the idea behind it was there was custody papers at the top of the ladder, and whoever got them was the dad.
Okay then. In that case, right. Okay. Well, I think the elbow one is probably the lie, so therefore I'm gonna go for the ladder answer as the lie.
Oh, okay. Oh, what?
Yeah.
In the whole, I think it's that one, so I'm going to go for the opposite one.
So I'm going to go for the other one.
Okie dokie.
Which is probably...
They're both true.
Oh, really? Oh, so the first...
As mad as it was, yeah.
Okay.
It's never been cancelled, ever.
Oh, right, wow.
For any reason. I mean, this year has been proof of that. They probably should have cancelled things many, many months ago because of the pandemic, and they went, no, sod that, we're going to carry on anyway because we say so.
With no crowd?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
but 2016, the match ended because he split Orton's head open with his elbow.
Oh, wow, okay.
And that was the planned end of the match for some reason. And it was never followed up on. There was no... Yeah, absolutely pointless. It was just left in a pool of blood in the middle of the ring.
Right. That just seems pointless.
Yep, it was. It absolutely was.
Okay.
So much so that some people backstage actually thought that it wasn't a plan, and they actually tried to have a fight with Lesnar in the locker room afterwards because they thought that he'd just kind of done that because he was annoyed or something. And also the ladder match was a thing for the custody of Dominic Mysterio.
I wonder who won.
His actual dad, thankfully.
Right, okay.
And funnily enough, he's actually due, that small boy is now not a small boy because this was 15 years ago, and he's due to make his he's due to make his in-ring debut this SummerSlam. 15 years on.
Wow, fair enough.
Yeah.
The actual baby.
The actual he was about, I think, 8-9 years old at the time.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Right, well, so I've learned something new today. Yeah.
Basically, the whole company is absolutely mad and insane.
They sound it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that.
I was actually I was finding it difficult to find things that were as outlandish as the actual true things, just so that it wasn't like, here are two really absolutely mad things, and here's a normal thing. Which one stands out?
That's just I am lost for words on some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have gone with the unconscious one. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh well.
Oh well. Well, 0 for the first time on one of our sort of quizzes. I don't think either of us have ever got nothing.
No, but in fairness, you were doing it on very ridiculous material on something that you don't kind of engage with.
Yeah, very true. That's my saving grace.
Yeah.
There you go. I didn't have the knowledge, therefore I got nothing.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That seems fair.
Well, we've proved that your knowledge of Nintendo is half good, and I know nothing about WWE. There you go. We'll take that. Yeah. Both with 3 choice answers as well.
Yeah, it was a bit spooky that actually.
Yeah, and I keep slumping. Sorry.
That's all right.
Sit up straight.
Are you slumping on camera, or are you just slumping to me?
Both.
Oh right.
I'll just finish off the thing down here.
Just the top of my head.
Yeah. Because it will just look like now I'm really short. Anyway, sorry, I think the heat's got to me.
It's all gone a bit weird. Oh
well.
How is it still hot at this time of night? The sun's gone in.
Don't know. It's 9:10.
And it's still really
hot. We started
hot.
40 minutes ago, and apparently it's still...
Don't like it.
24.
That's the temperature it was when we started.
26 when we started.
Was it?
It's gone down by 2.
Ooh, 2. Yippee.
But we've sat down not moving for ages, and oh god.
No, we've just had laptops go. Here's all the heat from the fan. Here's all the heat in the room.
Yes. Now, I'm going to get that fan on over there in a minute. I'll put it on now, but you wouldn't have heard me speak.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Well, thank you for watching, everyone, because we are now here. Watching, where we are.
Yeah.
It's us.
We haven't had anyone say, oh my god, we don't want to see you, go away, where's the audio version? So.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll keep going until you tell us not to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright, well, for this fortnight, thank you for watching. We will see you in another fortnight.
Probably, yeah. What day is it in fortnight? I'm just trying to think because I go away soon.
Oh, fair enough.
Briefly. Not for very long, but...
It'll be near the end of August.
Yeah.
30th? Yeah, 30th.
We'll find some way of recording probably early. We always do.
When
one of us goes away, it'll just might be recorded a few days after this one or the next one.
There'll still be something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, don't even know what number we're on now. 40 something. Who knows?
Yeah, 40 something.
40 something. Isolation episode number 10 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
God knows.
Isolation year.
Oh, who knows? Anyway, yes, I'm gonna go and sit in front of a fan and then not sleep forever.
That's gonna be fun. And we get to wake up and go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. Well. Oh God. Well, thank you for watching, and we shall see you next time.
Yes, I feel like we're rambling now.
Yes. We'll go back to moaning and being miserable next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. To keep up to speed with everything we're doing, you can find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you wish to support us financially, you can do so over on Patreon for as little as $1 per month. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Till next time, we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.